I'm Lynn, and today I'm going to talk about pets and what happens when they pass away. And this topic, I thought it was a really great question. It was near and dear to me. As many of you, I have lost a pet in my life, and I realized they're part of your family. They're part of who you are, and it's very sad when they are no longer with us here in the 3D, and people are curious what exactly goes on, what is their experience. So I wanted to have a look at this question. And the question that was sent to me says, "Hi, Lynn, can you please tell us what happens when one of our dearly loved pets passes? I worry about who is there to meet them on the other side, especially if they were a solo pet. Do they hang around us like human spirits sometimes do? Many thanks." And before I get to my answer, please go in and hit the like button. It really does help me out, and it helps me to grow the community, which I'm really working hard to do. So without further ado, let me get to the actual answer itself. And when I focus on a pet passing, I see it much like a person. When they are ill or near transition, sometimes we know that it's happening. And just like people, they teeter between the 3D and the spirit world. They get glimpses, they see other pet friends from this or even past lives that are still in spirit and haven't reincarnated. They also can see people from this life or past lives that are still in spirit. So if there's a being there and they haven't reincarnated, they can be there and be accessible to that beloved pet that is on the cusp of the veil or teetering with the veil, so to speak. When a pet suddenly passes, sometimes it's tragic. Maybe it's a car accident or it's just some horrible, horrific thing. They may not have that teetering effect prior, but they do enter the spirit plane in the same way, and they're greeted with people and or pets from their history. I get when a pet passes and they're in spirit, they too see a white light. And that's something I never really thought of before. They get the white light just like what people do. And I get that they do, and they can choose to go to the light or stay around and watch over, just as the person asking the question was curious about. Interestingly, when they go through the light tunnel and in reincarnate, their memories are wiped, but they're able to access and regain past knowledge easier because their subconscious and rational mind isn't there to judge or have ego or have that type of thing that they're battling. They don't work in the same way as what humans do. So for this reason, that's why pets and animals in general are just very intuitive, and they sense and they see energies. They sense and they just know. They know if something's familiar, if it feels good, if it has a good vibe to it. I thought that was really interesting that came through. So again, really great question. Thanks so much for the suggestion. If you have a suggestion, hop on over to the blog or send me a request. I would be happy to consider it for a post on the blog. I will leave you with this. Again, I am Lynn with Psychic Focus at psychicfocus.blogspot.com. Thank you. Bye.